Since you were 3?
Yes. Jerry Van Dyke and I say that we are the 2 oldest living people in show business, that between the 2 of us, we've been working for 487 years.
Do you remember Shelley Fabares, the American muse who captivated audiences through the Donna Reed Show or the hit Johnny Angel? Once paired with Elvis Presley on screen, shining at the peak of her fame, but now, at the age of 81, she lives quietly and silently fights serious illnesses. What made a big star retreat from the spotlight? Did she still maintain her optimistic spirit after all? Let's explore the story behind the scenes. Shelley Fabares present. Shelley Fabares, the actress who has captivated audiences for decades through the Donna Reed Show and Coach, made a rare public appearance over the weekend, leaving fans both moved and surprised by her current image at the age of 81. Appearing alongside her husband of nearly 40 years, actor Mike Farrell, now 86, Shelley attended an event organized by the organization Death Penalty Focus, calling for the abolition of the death penalty. This event not only had social significance, but also marked the rare return of one of the most beloved faces on the American screen of the 20th century, who chose to live a private life for nearly 2 decades. Shelley's presence caused a stir on social media. She is still as beautiful as ever. An emotional fan commented expressing her appreciation for her childhood idol. Although her hair now features striking shades of pink, rust orange, and exotic blonde, a far cry from her sweet 1960s image, Shelley's warm smile and gentle gaze are still recognizable to those who love her. However, not everyone has responded positively. Some comments on social media have criticized her changing appearance, suggesting that she has overdone her cosmetic procedures or chosen a style that is not appropriate for her age. What happened to her hair and face? One user wrote. Another even quipped, maybe she's rehearsing for the Scarecrow role in the remake of The Wizard of Oz. As of June 2025, Shelley Fabares, 81, is living a peaceful, warm life with her family in Sherman Oaks, California. After retiring from the entertainment industry in 2000, due to health issues, she has chosen to live a private life, focusing on meaningful things such as taking care of her family, participating in charity work, and maintaining her health. Although no longer appearing on screen or stage, Shelley is still remembered by millions of fans for her beloved roles in the Donna Reed Show films with Elvis Presley and the classic song Johnny Angel. A 2023 Amo Mama article described her as a happy and healthy person who is always grateful for the companionship of her husband, actor Mike Farrell, who has been by her side through the most difficult times. Charity work is an important part of Shelley Fabares' life. Since 1993, after her mother, Elsa Fabares, passed away from Alzheimer's, Shelley has devoted much of her life to the National Alzheimer's Association. She has served as a national spokesperson and board member, traveling across the country to share her story, raise funds, and advocate for increased government funding for Alzheimer's research. Her speeches have not only inspired, but also helped many families understand and cope with the disease. In addition, after her life-saving liver transplant, Shelley has actively encouraged people to register as organ donors. She emphasizes that one organ donor can save or improve the lives of dozens of others, and her story has inspired many to join the movement. From 2004 to 2011, she also served as a producer for the Screen Actors Guild Awards, a way for her to continue to contribute to the entertainment industry without being in front of the camera. In terms of health, Shelley Fabares has made a remarkable recovery since her liver transplant in 2000, although she still requires regular medical follow-ups. Her experience with the disease has taught her to slow down and appreciate each day. She maintains a healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet, light exercise, and avoiding stress. A 2021 article on legit.ng noted that she has remained optimistic, and this is largely due to the support of Mike and her family. Although a false rumor about her death circulated in January 2025, her team quickly clarified that she is healthy and continuing her life peacefully. Financially, Shelley Fabares had an estimated net worth of $1.5 million, primarily from her acting and singing career from the 1950 to 1990s. Her earnings came from roles on the Donna Reed Show Coach, for which she was nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and 3 films with Elvis Presley girl Happy Spin Out Clam Bake, as well as from her 1962 Billboard Hot 100 hit, Johnny Angel. Together with Mike Farrell's estate, the couple lived comfortably, without ostentation, focusing on helping the community rather than accumulating more wealth. They regularly donated to charities, including human rights, environmental, and anti-death penalty campaigns, reflecting their shared humanitarian values. Shelley Fabares also maintained a special connection to her legacy through her close friendship with Annette Funicello, star of the Mickey Mouse Club. When Annette passed away in 2013 from multiple sclerosis, Shelley was one of those who stayed by her side until her final days, and she often spoke fondly of Annette in interviews. Shelley remains proud of her memories of Hollywood's golden age, from acting with Elvis to singing Johnny Angel, although she modestly admits that she was only a small part of the entertainment industry. From the image of Shelley Fabares today, rarely appearing in public living quietly after health problems, fans can't help but recall her peak period. But do you know how the journey of this talented actress began? Let's go back in time to discover the childhood and impressive beginnings that created a television star loved by the whole of America. A star is born. Michelle Anne Marie Shelley Fabares was born on January 19, 1944, in Santa Monica, California, to a family with artistic roots. Her parents were James Allen Fabares and Elsa R. Eiler. It was no coincidence that Shelley entered the entertainment world. At a young age, she was the granddaughter of the famous stage and screen actress Nanette Fabray, and it was this family connection that helped shape Shelley's path in the industry. By the age of 3, Shelley was taking tap dancing and modeling classes, an unusually early start for most children her age. Her childhood was less about free play and more about studios, dance classes, and disciplined work. She once shared, "The things that make a child, freedom, impulsiveness, a sense of spontaneity, do not exist on the film set. There, I learned to be punctual, disciplined, and act like an adult." Shelley first appeared on television at the age of 10 in the episode The Clara Schumann Story of the series Letter to Loretta, 1954. From there, she quickly gained attention and appeared in a series of famous television shows such as Captain Midnight and Annie Oakley. Notably, she played young Kathy in the matinee theater adaptation of Wuthering Heights, as well as participating in the producer's showcase with the legendary Frank Sinatra. Not stopping at television, Shelley began appearing on the big screen at the age of 12 with the film Never Say Goodbye, 1956, playing the daughter of actor Rock Hudson. This was the door that led her to many teenage roles in films such as Rock Pretty Baby and Summer Love, alongside John Saxon, as well as The Bad Seed, 1956, Gene Eagles, 1957, and Marjorie Morningstar, 1958. One of Shelley's biggest career milestones came in 1958 when she was 14 and landed the role of Mary Stone, the daughter of the main character in the series The Donna Reed Show. This family comedy not only lasted for 8 seasons, but also made Shelley a teen idol across America. With her brown hair, gentle beauty, and friendly smile, she represented the ideal American girl in the eyes of 1960s audiences. During her years on The Donna Reed Show, Shelley not only developed her acting skills, but was also deeply influenced by her co-star. "I can't imagine my life without Donna Reed," she once said. She was not only an on-screen mother, but an extraordinary woman, with incredible kindness, integrity, and compassion. Fabares was particularly impressed that Donna Reed not only starred in the series, but also produced and wrote the script for the series, a rarity in Hollywood at the time. Her early success brought Shelley Fabares fame, but also great psychological and personal challenges. She did not have a traditional childhood, but she matured early on due to professionalism and the pressures of work. With a solid foundation from her childhood in the spotlight, Shelley was ready for a long journey in the entertainment industry, a journey that would later take her to the top of American television and music. But few people expected that behind that gentle image and lovely smile, Shelley was secretly preparing for a bold turn entering the music industry. Can a TV actress become a music star, topping the Billboard charts? Surprising music career. One of Shelley Fabares' most surprising career turns was her switch from TV actor to pop star. Despite topping music charts in 1962, the young celebrity never considered herself a vocalist and avoided the studio. Lynn Duddy and Lee Pockris wrote Johnny Angel during a New York City blackout while they were stuck in Duddy's apartment. Each usually worked with separate partners, although they brainstormed songs together. The soliloquy 7:30 was Duddy's longtime dream of writing about a corner waiter. Johnny Angel was born when Pockris offered a boy's name. The song was unsuccessfully recorded by Georgia Lee and Lori Lohman. It then reached Fabares by a strange series of circumstances. Since Ricky Nelson was experiencing success with music on The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet the Donna Reed Show, producers thought their adolescent stars should record. Fabares strongly opposed recording. "I can't do it because I can't sing," Donna Reed's husband Tony O told her. Owen issued an ultimatum after weeks of debate. "Do you like the Donna Reed Show? Then sing." She might be recorded or replaced on the show. Famous backing vocalists, the Blossoms led by Darlene Love, heightened her fear. "Love's group and their beautiful voices intimidated me," Fabares said. She recorded each syllable, unable to sing a phrase, making the recording procedure painful. Despite her restrictions, producer Stu Phillips recruited a talented band with Glenn Campbell and Carol Kay on guitars and Hal Blaine on drums. These talented session musicians, eventually the Wrecking Crew, helped Fabares hide his voice issues with a polished sound. Johnny Angel unexpectedly entered Billboard's Top 100 list at number 81 on February 25, 1962, and rose to number 1 on April 1st, staying there for 2 weeks. It was in the chart for 15 weeks, 9 of them in the top 10. Ironically, Elvis Presley's Good Luck Charm dethroned it, the Elvis she would later feature alongside in 3 films. Fabares could not stop recording after sudden success. Her first album, Shelley, was followed by The Things We Did Last Summer, which generated 2 additional hits, Johnny Loves Me, number 21, and the title tune, number 46. A 1963 third album, Teenage Triangle, was released. Her brief singing career boosted her wholesome teen idol image. Her songs, especially Johnny Angel. He's got something that I can't resist, but he doesn't even know that I exist, about unrequited love fit her on-screen image. Fabares subsequently said, "I wasn't risky. Should have been more forceful." Her singing career terminated in 1966. Fabares performed on TV variety shows, singing along to the album. When Ed Sullivan called to invite her to perform live on his show, she laughed and said it was impossible. The reluctant pop sensation scored a #1 hit, sold over 1 million copies, and won a gold disc while feeling she couldn't sing. But music was only part of that glorious journey. So what took Shelley from a TV role to the heart of rock and roll icon, Elvis Presley? Now let's take a look at Shelley Fabares' golden years in Hollywood. Hollywood fame and Elvis films. Elvis Presley appeared with Shelley Fabares after her singing career took off. This cooperation changed her career and left an effect on pop culture. Only Fabares has co-starred as Elvis Presley's main lady in 3 films. They had such good chemistry on screen that she was called back for 2 more projects following their first. Fabares admired the king during their collaboration. Elvis was the epitome of a Southern gentleman. And working with him was absolutely fabulous and extraordinary. Their instant bond made their relationship extraordinary. Fabares said they clicked instantly and felt like they knew each other for years. In April 1962, Fabares' Johnny Angel topped the charts, but Elvis's Good Luck Charm took it 2 weeks later. Their musical relationship predates their cinematic collaborations by years. Elvis's character chaperones Valerie, the daughter of a nightclub owner, during spring break in Girl Happy, 1965. The film included their great duet, Spring Fever. Fabares remembered a difficult scenario when she had to drive a stick shift, despite constantly telling the production team she had never done so. "I was terrified," she said. In Clambake, 1967, Fabares played pampered, affluent girl Cynthia Foxhue. Her lifetime baseball and Dodger fandom made filming at Dodger Stadium exciting. She recalled being very excited just to be in the parking lot of it. Fabares praised all 3 films. "I enjoyed making them. They were enjoyable. I remember them. They weren't great, but they were great fun," she said. By the late 1960s, American film was changing drastically. According to industry experts, a serious Vietnam-era stream of consciousness began to pervade film audiences. So, Shelley's perky innocence that found so much favor during the Camelot years had lost its appeal. Fabares returned to television, guest starring on The Ghost and Mrs. Muir, Daniel Boone, and Medical Center after film roles dried up. This strategy led to her television revival in later decades. After years of shining brightly alongside Elvis Presley and becoming a familiar face in Hollywood, Shelley Fabares seemed to have it all: fame, talent, and love from the public. But behind the halo, what happened to Shelley Fabares' health battles and resilience? Behind the glamour of Hollywood success, Shelley Fabares faced a life-threatening health crisis that forever changed her perspective on life. Her medical journey began unexpectedly in 1994. With what seemed like a simple accident, Fabares suffers from autoimmune hepatitis, a condition where the body's immune system attacks the liver cells. The diagnosis came through unusual circumstances when she fell through the floor joists of her under-construction home in 1994, breaking all the ribs on the left side of her body. During routine follow-up tests after this injury, doctors discovered her liver counts were off the charts. Initially, physicians couldn't identify the precise cause of her liver problems. Nonetheless, her condition stabilized with medication for several years, though her liver counts remained consistently above normal. Unfortunately, her health took a dramatic turn in early 1999 when she experienced an esophageal bleed, sudden and severe bleeding in her esophagus requiring emergency hospitalization. Doctors finally confirmed she was experiencing progressive liver failure. In April 1999, Fabares was placed on the liver transplant waiting list. The situation was dire. More than half the people on the liver transplant list don't live long enough to get one, she noted. After an agonizing 22-month wait, Fabares finally received her life-saving liver transplant on October 23, 2000. The surgery was successful, yet her recovery proved extraordinarily challenging. All of the energy that I had went into the healing process. My recovery took a long time, she explained. The ordeal affected her not just physically, but emotionally as well. I suddenly started to get so depressed, and then I got more depressed because I was depressed, she admitted. Fabares has largely withdrawn from public life since her health struggles. In 2008, she underwent a hip replacement, adding to her medical challenges. Her husband, actor Mike Farrell, known for MASH, became her dedicated caregiver throughout her recovery. I am incredibly blessed by the man I am married to. He was with me every step of the way, she emphasized. This experience profoundly transformed her outlook. I have been so changed by this experience. Even though life has returned to some degree of normalcy, I'm a different person. Today, Fabares advocates for organ donation, noting that each organ donor can give up to 50 people enhanced life or life itself. Though she maintains a private existence, she remains grateful. I'm grateful for my life, grateful for my doctors, grateful for what I have learned about myself and life. Are you surprised to see the latest picture of Shelley Fabares at the age of 81? After all she has been through, what do you think makes Shelley Fabares still keep her warm smile like before? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting updates. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.